This is England Now7, and today's story is one that will shake you to your core. A story about power anger and the future of Britain. Prime Minister Keir Starmer is under fire like never before after his government was publicly slammed on national TV over its response to the migrant hotel crisis. And it gets worse. Stay with us until the end. Because what was said live on air will leave you questioning everything about the direction of this country. And if you think this is just political theater, think again. This is personal for communities across Britain. It all started when Reform UK MP Sarah Pochin went on TalkTV and spoke to broadcaster Ian Hollins. What she said caught the attention of the entire nation. She described images of suspected asylum seekers standing by the windows of a London hotel, waving at peaceful protesters below, and she did not hold back. She said, "I hated those pictures of them, watching and waving at the peaceful protesters. They're laughing at us, Ian." Then she dropped a bombshell saying the rest of Europe is turning the tide. Germany is getting tough, and places like Italy are getting really tough. And then she said the words that echoed across social media and headlines: Europe is being invaded, and we need to stop pretending otherwise. Source TalkTV via The Sun. And Express. At this point, I want to hear from you. The viewers, do you think Britain is doing enough to protect its borders? Do you think waving from hotel windows is harmless or a sign of disrespect? Let us know in the comments right now, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss the real stories. The ones others are too afraid to tell. Back to Pochin. Because she wasn't done. She said Parliament should be recalled immediately so that every MP can question and hammer this government on its actions. She called it a national crisis and predicted things are going to get worse. She then launched a direct attack on Keir Starmer's migrant deal with France, calling it insulting and ineffective. Source TalkTV. Broadcast Faith August 2025. The deal itself is called One In, One Out, and it begins on Tuesday, 12th of August. Under the agreement, the UK will send back migrants who cross the channel illegally in small boats in exchange for receiving the same number of asylum seekers from France who have family or connections in Britain. Sounds fair, right? Except here's the twist. Those arriving illegally will be detained immediately. But the agreement has loopholes. Some legal experts say it allows migrants to block deportation by filing human rights claims, which could once again stall the process indefinitely. Source UK Home Office official statement and BBC report, dated 4 August 2025. Pochin also said, and I quote, "The British people have had enough. They see what's happening to our culture, to our communities, to our women and children, and they're angry now." Take a moment and think about that line. Are British values under threat, or is this just political drama? Do you feel safe in your neighborhood with the current migration policy working the way it does? Comment below. We want to hear your voice. Now let's talk about enforcement. The Home Office has already prepared immigration removal centers across the country, and detention is expected to begin by the end of this week. But critics say this is too little too late and point to years of failure to deal with illegal crossings, despite record spending on border enforcement and cooperation with France. Source: The Guardian investigation circulated in August 2025. So what do we make of this? Is this the turning point where Britain finally takes back control? Or are we watching another empty promise play out before our eyes? One thing is certain: Sarah Pochin has said what many are thinking, and Keir Starmer now has to answer. Not just to MPs, but to the British people. Thanks for watching England Now. If you value fearless journalism and bold storytelling like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay ahead of the headlines. Until next time, stand tall, question everything, and never settle for half the truth.